What is it that you're sensing might be God's call for this group, given the aspirations and hopes that you heard, as well as the kinds of things that are perceived to maybe get in the way of realizing them, and other ideas that you heard?
I think there's a lot of opportunity for this group to, for this to sort of springboard into more conversations. And I mean, just being here for this, the first section, already, sensing the benefits of just taking time out and just sitting down and having a conversation. I mean, it's something that should be happening in like every church, every week, but this particular group and, where we are right now with the relationships between two different churches and the seminary, there's a lot of really cool opportunity to take this and kind of move forward, and it's pretty exciting, I think.
The first thing that comes to mind is I read something from a British guy the other day about, he was asking, what is it with Americans' obsession with action items and outputs, and why can't we just do what we do? And I think there's kind of something to that about maybe right now we don't have to have a specific one item identified, but seeing it as part of, maybe we don't know exactly what the goal is, but we believe in what we're doing. So there's something about it that's good and is going somewhere good.
I definitely agree that I think that there's a lot of room for more conversations to happen, and think creatively about what new circles could develop. What community would I like to be in circle with? But also, I think there's definitely opportunity, sort of in the gist of what you were saying, to be mindful of what it feels like to talk in this way, even when we're not formally gathered in a circle.
I think, I just like the idea of being able to continue to widen the circle of who's in the conversation, to both within the three institutions, as well as, I really liked Kia's idea about doesn't have to stop there. And Kelly's idea about the not worrying about action items is always a good message for me. So, and I think it's actually perhaps something that has gotten in the way of the partnership, is being too worried about what action are we going to take. That there needed to be action, I guess, and maybe the conversation and discussion is where we are now, and just embracing that.
It's been recent. It's been in the last year, because that's when all of the new census data came out, and the Post and all the local papers were running all of these articles about how DC is a divided city. Gentrification based on economics and race is a big issue for Washington. And I wonder, for the Mount Vernon Square neighborhood, with Mount Vernon and Asbury separated by 2 blocks, does the neighborhood see institutions standing in opposition to divisiveness? Or does the neighborhood see institutions entrenched in divisiveness? Are we being a witness to an alternative, or are we caught up in these trends just as much as the city's caught up in them?
Do the neighbors see us at all?
Do the neighbors see us at all? Hey, our buildings are big enough, you'd think they'd see us. But do they see us in relationship with one another? And never underestimate the ability of a small group to change the world. And if we're asking, where is God calling us, it's hard to deny that our context and where are we called in this place, given everything that Washington is struggling with, where are we called as Methodist churches in such close proximity with one another and with such a shared commitment to justice in the community. It's inspiring. A lot of hope there. A lot of hope.